So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Aimed beyond the defence. Cross to the back post. A temporary retreat here.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Well, they can break here. He has found the way through. He's in plenty of space here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And Romario! No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
I actually fancied him to score then, but we should give the keeper credit for doing his bit.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now it's Vinicius Junior, and that is expertly dealt with.
It's not often, Peter, that we focus on goalkeepers like this, but in this case, it's entirely justifiable when you have one of the most decorated keepers in history.
And Julio Cesar is certainly one of those most decorated, and indeed one of the safest pairs of hands around. He's having a shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Brazil with the corner, they're first. Oh, the clearance is short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now that's well seen too. Gabriel goes back to front. Fred. Still goalless. Oh, it's Bebeto. Kaka can so cleverly bypass the press. Casemiro. Vinicius Junior. He's got away. Yep, it's a corner. Corner number 2 then. Tries a shot! Brazil have their third corner. Has a look and plays it forward. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Joelinton with the foul. And it's Fred. And this is Bebeto. It's not an especially good pass, that. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. The ball is loose, and the chase is on. Casemiro, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Finish. Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Joelinton. Neymar. Tries to pass it through. Shot could be on. Vinicius Junior! Big chance! Danger averted for now. He's going for goal! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Brazil certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Joelinton, Kaká. Now it's Romario. Out to the left it goes. And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Neymar, Fred. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Joelinton. Now it's Romario. And it's Marquinhos. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. For Joelinton. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Serginho has it in a wide position. Crosses it, terrific header! And he hits the net! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Brazil are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
So that's two now with Neymar! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Joelinton does really well to win the ball there. And it's made its way to him. Now it's Romario. Romario is flagged offside. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Romario. Oh, well measured. Looks like he's been given offside again here. Yes, he has. Some resolute defending there. Casemiro. Played out to the left flank. Very nicely done. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And it's Casemiro. And this is Romario. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Brazil perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Neymar. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And this is Romario. And the ball's gone astray. Belletti. Joelinton. Casemiro. And here's Romario. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. There will be a throw-in. Eder Militao. And Danilo. Serginho cuts out the pass.
Substituição em andamento.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, delightful ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. That is good alertness. And here's Romario. And this is Neymar. Joelinton. Now it's João Pedro. Vinicius Junior. This might take a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
And now he has 2. Brazil find a position of real strength now. Oh, some tackle that. Oh, there's a probing ball. Joelinton. Well, they've got it again. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 18, camisa 10. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 16.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. So the perfect chance to get one back. Joelinton. Now it's Joelinton. Brazil claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Corner number 4 coming up here. Casemiro! It's there! Casemiro at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So is this the start of a comeback? 5 minutes to add. Not the most accurate pass. Brazil clearly now in lead preservation mode. What a throw in. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Neymar. It's played through for him. Oh, robust challenge. And he's there to get it away. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard. And you...
بدل لك في الخطط الكل هذا الله عليك.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I've got my eye on Militao, who's developing his game very well and quite quickly. I think you need someone very strong in the central defensive position, and he is living up to that now, delivering what he was maybe failing to deliver not so long ago. Just a lot more confidence, a lot stronger, and he'll be the one that they'll have to try and get past.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Oh, that's well spotted. And that's a good-looking ball. caresses it through. Well, that is one way to stop him. Looking to play him in. Joelinton. And it's Serginho. And here's Vinicius Junior. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Bebeto. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Not the most accurate pass. Belletti. And it's Joelinton. Looking for the run. Joelinton looking to run onto it. It'll be a throw-in. And no, that was never going to make it. Lucas Paqueta. Quarter of an hour played.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Vinicius Junior. Now, can they get him away? Joelinton. And this is Romario. Strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Joelinton is flagged offside. He's a sharp little ball here. Casemiro cuts it out. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's found a way through. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Casemiro. It's Vinicius Junior. Savinho. And smartly reclaimed. He's shifting through the gears here. Savinho's cross. Well, there's the clearance. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Can he get it through? Always onto this. Romario. Chance, surely! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. Was there ever any doubt?
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
And he's in on goal. Chance for a shot! Romario, you beauty! About as smooth as it gets. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Brazil are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And this is Bebeto. Great ball, and a chance! It's in! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Joelinton. He's played it back.
Really good.
Big chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Brazil with the corner, they're first. Nice interception, well timed. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's got the beating of his man. Back to the keeper it goes. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking for options for movement. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Linton. And the referee brings the first half to a close. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Brazil are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. Here we go again. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Climbs up big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Lucas Paqueta proves just a little bit too strong. Savinho. And here's Evan Nielsen. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Linton. And it's Serginho. And it's Serginho. Linton. Gabriel gets over and intercepts. Belletti. And it's Linton. Brazil are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now that looks a decent ball, and he's managed to get free. Savinho with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Linton.
Brazil really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He's having a shot! Brazil have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Eder Militao and Savinho, who has found support out wide. He's picked his way through. Casemiro, and it's Linton.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Gabriel kept his eye on it, and he's there. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Danilo. Lucas Paqueta goes on a charge down the left. Bebeto, given the lift of his goal, knocks it out wide. He is just caressing the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rodrigo, and he's forced to go back. 75 minutes played.
Has
ended up in no man's land. And here's Evan Nielsen. Savinho. This looks promising. Aims beyond the defence. Kaka.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
This is Romario. And he's straight offside.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
Nicely shaped ball. And he cuts out the supply. Casemiro. And the return pass. Here's Lucas Paqueta. Romario. Lino. Chips it through. Well timed, excellent interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. Very much into the last knockings. Lucas Paqueta. And this is Bebeto. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And here's Endrick. Savinho. And he's whipped it across. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. No unnecessary risks. And time is up. Brazil have done it. The perfect outcome in... So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Well, the stage is set, and Shevchenko! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. He's in a great position here. Turns and goes back. And the shot! South Africa are looking to go forward now. Opts for safety.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises Europe's best defenders by...
And a chance! Oh, off the bar! Defending of the desperate variety. Tries to pass it through. Shevchenko! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Madrid gain their reward with an early goal. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. First quarter of an hour gone. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's been played through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Oh, good spread. Gerrard. Now it's Beckham. Darren Fletcher. Oh, look at the space. He's had a shot! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now it's Beckham. And this is Shevchenko. And he's been shifted off it. Looking for the run. And Shevchenko! Just cruising! They are cruising! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, it's hit the post! Serginho. Can he spark a counter here? Five minutes till the break. Turan has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Looking for a runner. Can he latch on to this? So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Shevchenko coming off. Just listen to this.
Yeah, I think he'll be okay about that now. I think if the manager had taken him off a goal earlier, I think he would have been a little bit upset about that, but now that he's got his hat-trick, I think all's okay.
Gerrard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Madrid making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Rijkaard. And it's Gerrard. And it's Fletcher. Nicely shaped ball. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Madrid are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Costa Curta. Serginho. Gerrard. And Serginho. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And that has been slung wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Baresi. Costa Curta. Serginho looking to run onto it. And he's quick to get it clear again. Aimed into... climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. Shifted it to the flank. Looking for options for movement. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And he cuts out the supply. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Costa Curta. They've switched it over to the other side. Aims beyond the defence. Beckham has it in a wide position. Lovely bit of skill. Beckham with the cross. And he's there to clear it. And he's forced to go back. South Africa finding their passes. Serginho. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, just skip. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Just cruising. They are cruising. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and He has.
South Africa choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Baresi clears it away. Costa Curta and Serginho swung over. Berry, Turan, the man synonymous with solidity. Baresi, now Costa Curta, and it's Serginho. Now he's got space here. Now it's Mbappe. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. South Africa making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Now it's Mbappe. Nice bit of trickery. Mbappe!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Gerrard. Can he latch on to this? That is lovely. It's a goal kick. And that's another good win of the ball. Wriggles his way through. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And we're done. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle.
Gerrard! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. And it's Gerrard. Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Oh, it's come loose. Serginho. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Nicely weighted ball. That has not gone well. Trezeguet. Marmouche. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Serginho's cross. Tries a shot! And he hits the net. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And it's Fletcher. And here's Shevchenko. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's had it nicked away. Elneny.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Played out to the right. That looks a cracking ball. Rijkaard. Gerrard. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Turns back here, probably the best option. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Serginho. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Elneny. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
He's tried one! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Elneny is offering a wry smile there.
Darren Fletcher. And Ferry. And it's Fletcher. Out to the right. Beckham. That's the throw. He slings it in. Oh, what a climb! Yes! And just like that, he's into double figures now. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
A case now of complete control. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Trezeguet. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Thuram is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Serginho. It's an early cross. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Berry. Trezeguet. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep. And the shot! He's got a goal!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
The goal scored for Egypt after 45 minutes is number 22, Omar Marmoush. Omar Marmoush. Omar Marmoush.
Egypt give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Gerrard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Fletcher. Nicely spread. Incoming Dilip, terrific header! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Madrid were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Madrid are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Big header! That's another chance! It's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Madrid grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Serginho. Beckham has it in a wide position. Climbs up big against the crossbar.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that's neat. Gerrard. And it's right. He's having a go! Just too high.
Rijkaard most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Rijkaard. Marmoush. Oh, they can break here. Deftly out wide. Shevchenko being hunted in packs.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match. And at last, the...
Gerrard! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Pinches it off him. Spread it left. Serginho. Oh, nice touch. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. El Neni. Marmouche looking to add to his goal. Over to the left. It is a corner.
Substitution for Egypt. Number
Time then for the
17,
first substitution of the game.
El Neni. Coming on the field is number 13.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a pretty loose pass. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
That's good play. Gerrard. And he's gone backward here. He's having a shot! Now, how often do you see that?
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Spread out to the left. Tries to... It's Salah! Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Substitution for Egypt. Number 7.
So there's going to be another change here.
To replace him is number 20.
Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Thuram. Oh, Red, nice interception. Played over towards the opposite flank. Serginho. To Gerrard. And it's Rijkaard. Beckham looking to get on the end of this. Berry. To Beckham. And it's Serginho. Gerrard. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Madrid looking to pass their way through. Serginho. Crosses it in here. He rises! Just needed better contact.
Substitution for Egypt. Number 8.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Tries to thread one through. That's beautifully weighted. Serginho, brilliantly cut out. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. They've played it short. Gerrard. And he's being shifted off it. Egypt are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's bustling through here. Played out towards the right wing. And this is a real chance! Really well taken goal. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So is this the start of a comeback? And we're done. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this.